like this shit, see. We get jacked so quick, Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn up and these niggas so 6 we love this shit. See, we get jacked so quick, Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn up and these niggas so 6 we love this shit. See, we get jacked so quick, Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn up and these niggas so 6 we love this shit. See, we get jacked so quick, Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn up and these niggas so 6 we love this shit.
Good evening, one and all, and welcome back to Contest of Speed. It's season 14 time. This is round one. We are in Australia, down under for round one at Albert Park. I am your host for this evening. My name is BK, and joining me tonight, making his debut in the booth for Contest of Speed, this is Sween Beans. Welcome to the booth, sir.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. My name is Sweenbean, and I'm elated to be your commentator tonight. So, season opener, right?
Yep,
Albert Park.
here we are. Season opener, like you said. Oh my god, that car is so loud. Go. Switch that off. Why is that so loud? Oh my goodness. Gonna have to modify that volume, I think, in a minute. But yeah, as you said, here we are. AM2, the championship is getting kicked off. We've had 2 rounds of preseason that saw us, I can't even remember now, Silverstone and Interlagos. Now we've set all that aside, and now we have 3 tiers all set up. This one being the middle of the road in the American side. If you wanted to get in on the action, oh, no game volume. 1 sec. Let me see if I can fix that here, Potty. Like I said, if you want to get in on the action, use exclamation point Discord, and you should be able to get into the racing by next week. Just gotta fix the audio here. I think I know exactly what's going on. How is that? Can we hear some cars now? The Panini gonna be starting his lap soon. He's got Fragley as a teammate in the Red Bulls. DZG Speedy, I believe, is a reserve. Bandut is in the V car with Scherzal, new driver. Oh my goodness, and Fragley is into the grass at the start of his lap. Definitely gonna pretty much end any chance of putting a good one out there.
Look at that spun wrangle this RB20 around on the opening laps is something to see.
Definitely check in with Spanini here, who may be on a little bit more of a representative lap because we go around for the first one around Albert Park. Get rid of all the distractions here. This goes through the infamous spot where Alonso had that little moment with George Russell earlier this season. Hopefully, oh my goodness, look at this traffic. I was gonna say, hopefully nothing happens like that going through here, but
Fire to the sky.
yeah, going through Ascari there. Devil's saying to check the AM2 chat. Someone's looking for an invite. A couple of guys didn't manage to get in on time, still trying to get their way in. We're working to get you guys in. Got to get this show on the road though, as we said. Get some action. Oh, this car sounds so good in this game now. Here, and Mail Carton is the fastest so far. Spanini rounding out his final few turns, opening up the DRS, full power activated, and he comes across the line and he goes pole by just under a tenth, or sorry, just over a tenth to Mail Carton. Fantastic lap there. Let's see if the Mercedes Red Arrow coming through the final little chicane has anything to say about this. Got to 1:16.5 as the benchmark. Red Arrow moving up from AM3 where he has been so far in his COS career up to AM2 for this season for the first time, and he puts it into P5. Not bad first lap in his new tier. Bragley with 18.0 again on that not super representative lap where he had the mistake off the bat. Maybe we can catch Orlando here or another McLaren. I think Carton is done his lap, so let's stay on board with Orlando.
I remember you mentioned Orlando coming in second last season. What do you think his adrenaline is like coming into this season opener, after coming in second last season?
I'm sure he's looking to make a statement here in his first race, and he's actually teamed up with Mail Carton, who are two of the faster ones in this tier, I would say, at least from pace testing and what I saw. Hopefully, for their sake, they're going to be looking to be competitive. Orlando coming across the line. It's not the fastest lap so far, but he is going to be in the top 5, just knocking Red Arrow down. We've got a few more cars potentially on laps. Let's check in with someone new here. Oh, oh, he just crossed the line, actually. Some good salt. In the Ferrari, alongside Heavy Chalice, longtime member of COS. But it is his debut, I believe, here tonight. Someone who also went through a debut last night is in the commentary box with me. I spoke a little bit about what maybe Orlando might be feeling. What will the new driver be feeling first time qualifying in contest of speed?
Oh, adrenaline's going to be high. I'll tell you that right now. First season, this is a regulated league. There's going to be some close car racing, and I can feel it. I can feel it for sure. These people are wrestling these cars around. Looks like I'm looking at some good salt right now. Yeah, that SF24, the engine sound is unbelievable.
Had to do a quick pause to try to get those guys, but not have him at it. I'm also on board with Sol. He is sitting 6th after his first lap here. Is coming to the line next. BB Rainbow in the Haas, reserving up their first full season at cost. I think they joined somewhere in the middle of last season. Rainbow sitting at the bottom of the pile right now, but what can we see of the Mercedes teammate to Red Arrow? Nick AC, the AM3 champion. I believe he ditched most of his assists, if not all of them, this season, and still looking competitive in AM2. Good on him for pulling that off after winning the championship last season. Didn't take any time off to enjoy it, just went right back to the grind and back to, or up to AM2 he goes. Coming around the final 2 corners, what can he do as he opens up the DRS for the final time? Some people hyping up Bandut in the chat. Nick AC goes 9th fastest, pretty solid there. Just behind his teammate in overall time, 3/10, not bad. Who can we catch now on a lap? Maybe Chalice potentially. Hill flags, someone letting someone by. Ooh, big walk up there by Heavy Chalice into the final chicane. Oh, and we actually have some cost bets live courtesy of Electric Entree. That is absolutely madness. Get your channel points voted in right now. What do you think is going to be the poll time over under? I can't see exactly what the times are. Mess up the show, but Chalice goes 13th overall. So first round of qualifying pretty much over now. A couple of cars still yet to settle up, but what are these guys now thinking? A couple coming back out for outlaps with 9 minutes left. What do you think is the call here for these drivers?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not in the heads of these drivers, but one thing I can say is this track is definitely putting some rubber on. There's definitely some more grip that's going to start coming on. Towards the end of this qualifying. So I'm very interesting to see if we can turn these 16 fives to maybe 15, 15 nines. I think we can definitely pull out some 15s here, for sure. But I'm on spun right now, looking at them, wrestling this car around. I mean, it's definitely daring and taunting to see him hit these bumps. These what are these bumpers or these curbs? These curbs definitely stand out, and they will definitely rotate the car immediately. So just one thing to keep in mind coming around this track.
Definitely, yeah. Big green and yellow curbs, not super nice, but what is nice is that green and black kick Sauber, putting it up into third place. DB the best 20. That's a bit of a mouthful to wrap your tongue around, but um, not a bad lap there for I believe it's another new driver in Contest of Speed, putting his name up there. We got a couple contenders tonight, it appears. The over-under is 15.9. Ooh, got a bit of a ways to go. I think that's what you were saying as well. You're hoping for something around there, so like lots of people are calling the over. But a
Yeah, I
couple more
mean,
cars.
there's
Sorry.
definitely some scrubbing. Yeah, no worries, no worries. There's definitely some tire scrubbing for sure going around this track. I mean, I'm seeing these things whip around, so it's gonna be interesting to see what's going on.
Yeah. Interesting enough, the Williams sitting 5 and 6 right now. Jamin and DK. I believe they're both uh, pretty close together on laps. It's going to be DK coming across the line first. Oh, he's sliding around, coming into the final chicane. Just trying to keep the car under control. Oh, he's jumping into the pits after
Recovery,
that.
good recovery. Yeah,
Jamin, though, what can he do? Opening the DRS, using a bit of curb on the exit. And he jumps up to 5th. Just a bit ahead of his teammate there. I'm not sure if he actually was behind his teammate.
I believe I just saw a car rotated on turn one. I'm not sure which one that was, but
Ragley is not on a fly right now. He's up. Yeah, all calming down a little bit. Orlando maybe. Yeah, Orlando is jumping in the pits. Everybody is teasing us a little bit. Let's see, there's all invalidated. He's on an outlap. Let's jump on board with him. We got 6 minutes left in qualifying. Let's see what Schurzal can do here. New driver in the V-Carb. First season, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. I should really know better who's in what tier. Let me look. V-Carb, V-Carb. Oh, no, they are not. There are 2 reserves in the V-Carb. Oh, no. Yeah, 2 reserves in the V-Carb tonight. No, 1 reserve in the V-Carb. Bandut is full-time. See what the reserve driver can do. Do you see Schurzal at all last night in your race? Oh, I might have lost a wee bit there. Lots of cheers for Bandut in the chat. He is currently in the pits. Have to get the Bandut cam going later. We got the Chubb cam on right now. Oh my goodness, so many people hyping up Bandut right now. Bandut, the favorite tonight? Just the crowd favorite?
I don't know. But I know one thing, and that is adrenaline's going to be high in this race. I mean, we got a season opener, right?
It is the season opener, all to play for. Everybody is leading the championship technically. No, you're right when Chubb says on Trey. Chubb is looking for a bit of lap time. He's marginally up, so on the positive side, that's not where you want to be. Wants to be down on his lap. People always say up on his lap time or whatever, but that's technically wrong, and he actually invalidates there. That's not gonna do him any good. Red arrow hasn't invalidated yet. He is just a few more corners to navigate. Are running out of
Yeah, it's
time.
very interesting to see, the new handling model with this new game, compared to last year. So we'll see how it is in the race.
Definitely. Arrow managed to pull a 17-0 there, 4/10 improvement. Got a couple cars coming across the line. I wish I knew which ones those were. Ferrari, Heavy Chalice could be.
We've just passed the 4-minute mark, and I'm excited to see what kind of times people put up here in the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea who to keep an eye on. I think the kick might be one to keep an eye out for. He's just coming on an outlap right now. Heavy Chalice locking up again into that final corner, not really enjoying slowing that car down into the final chicane. But is it an improvement in lap time? Yes, it is. Up to P11, just outside the top 10. I believe that could be DB the best. Just about to start his lap. He is 3/10 away from the benchmark of Spanini in the Red Bull. Not too far off these guys though, and track will have improved by now. So let's see what he can do here. Oh, super sideways there, catches the car, thankfully, but that is gonna be the end of his lap. Might have enough fuel and time to go again. Nick AC not on a flyer at the moment. Ooh, and some good soul. I was trying to get him, but he just crossed the line. Goes up in the P5. DK Nortec in the P4. Williams looking pretty good right now. Who is that Red Bull just flying past? That must be Raggly. And Dude on his outlap. Spanini on his outlap. Mailcarton on their outlaps. Spanini just started their outlap. Mailcarton. Couple more corners left in theirs. And Dude. Alright, so I think Mailcarton's going to be the first one to start his flyer of the top few drivers. Along with DB the best, as long as he's got enough time. So let's see what these two guys can do first, and then we'll look over to the Bandute on his lap. DB the best in the kick Sauber. Oh, and he invalidates almost immediately. That it just goes to show you how close it is. Guys are pushing just for absolutely everything that they can get right now to challenge Spanini, but just a bit too far there for DB the best. Mailcarton now in the McLaren. Oh, and we got Koss Garwin into the lobby. Good job, Sween. That's good work. I don't know if you
I'm
did that.
trying. I'm trying. I'm
That's
trying my
awesome.
best.
Good
I'm
job,
trying
dude.
my best. I'm at the mercy of the EA server right now.
See, as he comes through Sector 2, what is his split time looking like for the McLaren? He's up 3/10 of purple sector. He's looking like he's going to challenge Spanini. And Speedy is retired from the session. Mailcarton, just 3-4 more turns to go. Both cars lining up to start their final laps as well. We still have a lot of action left in this qualifying. Mailcarton went quite early, so do the rest of these guys. He's coming across the line now to take provisional pole with a 16.3. Pretty solid lap there. I think
Wow.
Spanini gonna be the next one. Jump on board with Bandute, give the fans what they want. Oh no, he's actually invalidated. He's not having enough time to make it back to the line either. Spanini is the car behind. Is Bandute gonna lead position? Ooh, little dodgy there. He's off the track. Spanini, will he have enough to fight back with that little bit of traffic in the last sector? Oh, he does.
Oh,
16.1.
wow.
Snatches it right back. Someone that could be in the hunt. Orlando. No, he is done. He is in the yellow flag.
Used that battery. Used all that battery in that last one.
Williams potentially of Jamin looking quite speedy. Chubb comes across the line. He improves to 8th. What can the Williams do? Oh, very nice lap. 16.7, jumps ahead of quite a few cars there, all the way from, I think, outside the top 10 up to P3. Williams 3rd and 5th right now. Maybe one last car to cross the line. 2 more cars. Fragley and Rainbow. Oh, a little slidey through there. Not sure this is going to be an improvement for Fragley as he rounds the final corner. Yeah, he's lost his lap time there somewhere. And finally, the last car in qualifying across the line. Rainbow Damon. That is it for qualifying. Lots of people actually finding their way in the 16s. I thought the 17s were kind of like where they're gonna taper off, but 16.1. That is a good lap from Spanini there. Oh. Anyone able to tell us what the AM3 pole time was yesterday? All right, let's take a look at the qualifying order then. We've got Spanini on pole, Mail Carton P2, Jamin P3, DB the Best P4, DK P5, Orlando P6, Some Good Salt P7, Van Doot P8, Chubb P9, Red Arrow P10, Nick P11, Heavy Chalice P12, Schurzal P13, Fragley P14, Tin Man P15, Speedy in 16th. Oh, and I missed. I think it was Damon, and then Garwin rounding out the field. The 9th. Oh. Well, what are your predictions, good sir, Mr. Sweens?
I am not too sure, but I know one thing. We're racing,
Where
and it's gonna be exhilarating, all right? I'm telling you this right now. I got a feeling that it's gonna be very close. I feel like it's gonna be some good, hard, clean racing, and I'm here for it. I'll tell you that right now.
definitely, yeah, it looks like we've got at least a dry track to start out with, so your your fears are at least averted for now. You had a bit of a wet race to start out yesterday.
Yes, I did, and I love me those wet wheels too. Stayed on the wets the whole time, and it was dry. It was comical, but I was just listening to my engineer, okay? My engineer, after the second pit stop, said to me, "All right, these should go towards the end," or something like that, so
Yep,
just tried to stay out and, but I ended up puncturing my right rear at the end, but enough of that, enough of that. We're at Albert Park. We're at the season opener. We're ready to race.
yep. Got the Ferrari engineers yesterday, I think. You on the wets and the dry?
It started off full wets. It started off full wets, and yeah, it ended up drying up. So, but like I said, it's pretty different in the cockpit. It's the UI is the code doesn't execute as well on the back end. Like I don't get as many updates on what's going on in the race and stuff. So that's enough of that. That's enough of that. But hey, man, I love me the wet tires. I'll tell you
Oh,
that right now. Here we go.
here we go. We got all the red lights, and we are racing. Oh, Vale Carton had an absolutely horrifying start, and he has dropped all the way back down. Spanini managing to pull away, though. Oh, some chaos there.
Wrestling that RB20.
Looks like everybody seems to be playing nice. Ooh, Some Good Salt down the inside of DK. Gives him enough room. DK's able to fight that one
Oh,
back,
we
and we
have
have
some
a car
contact.
out
We have some
already.
contact.
Tin Man is
We have
out.
some contact. Carnage on lap 1, season opener.
Oh no, Rainbow getting themselves back onto the track. You can see the carcass of Tin Man the Rowdy onto the side of the gravel there. We have our first safety car of the season.
I want to say that happened around turn 3, coming around the that right turn.
Yeah, I unfortunately was not able to catch a glimpse of that one. Was more so focused on seeing if anybody crashed in the front, and then it was just a safety car in the back. But definitely no question, Rainbow was involved. They're missing part of their wing, if not all of it yet. Just the little nose there, no wings. Oh, giving us some action behind the safety car, doing some rally. That's exactly what we need. Mailcarton's start was not the best, to say the least. He forgot the race was going, I think. Jumping up to first here, let's get some information. Detail, tires. Everybody on the mediums except for Red Arrow and Garwin. Schurzal jumping in the pits. Tin Man's leaving the session. Unfortunate for Mr. Tin Man the Rowdy, reserving up, having his race ended so soon. But at least just a reserve race for him. He had a bit of a race last night, from what I understand. And the position changes here. We've got, oh yeah, Mail Carton definitely losing out a whole bunch there from that start. They lost 8 positions being on the front row. That's just absolutely shocking. They forgot to let the clutch go. Garwin, 7 positions gained. Started from the back. Good for him. I need to, car audio is still so loud. I need to fix that, or else I'm gonna be deaf by the end of the tonight.
It's going to be interesting to see how they come out of this safety car. You know, the nerves were high, you know. Right now, I feel like everyone's just, you know, collecting their, you know, laser focus and
Yeah,
getting ready to apply it when this safety car comes in. I'm
it's
interested to see what goes on.
it's never good when you have a safety car before even getting really properly settled in. I think, like, they haven't even had one proper lap in the season, and we're already neutralizing the field a little bit here. So I
Yeah, it's
know
going
that
to be
it's going to
interesting to
be
see. Yeah.
crazy at the restart because nobody really knows I don't know. I feel like for myself, it takes me a couple laps just to get settled in, and yeah, having a rolling restart is not a good way to to get into it for me.
Yeah, it's interesting to see a couple people on hards. We'll see how that plays out here with this safety car. If they're, you know, forecast of this race, they might, you know, since they last a little bit longer than the mediums, and we're getting, you know, losing some degradation here on the safety lap.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely could be an interesting one for the strategies. If it was Monaco, they just throw on the hards and drive super slow right now. So thank God it's not Monaco. That's actually crazy that they did that in real life. Just red flag on lap 1, no pit stop stress. So boring.
Yeah, I can only imagine being in Monaco in person and seeing that atmosphere and, you know, hearing that car and, um, yeah, was it like a V6 twin turbo or something like that with the engine?
Yeah, V6
You know,
turbo.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Wonder if they'll ever bring back those V12s, those screaming V12s that you hear online.
Would be something to see here. Oh my God, they're all bunching up. It's getting. Oh, and there's broken wings. There's broken wings. Someone clip that. Actually, you don't have to.
Carnage,
You missed
carnage on
it.
the safety lap.
Missed it. Here's a replay. So Spanini's gonna get us going here. Yeah, look at all them bunch up there, and then
Wow,
here it comes.
they are
Bang, bang, bang,
flying. They
bang.
are flying into
3 wings
profs.
gone. Oh, just not what you want to see. A little more caution.
Yeah,
Here we go, Spanini
that was
getting us going again. Lap 4. A little bit of an abbreviated start, but now we can finally get racing. And he has a decent getaway, manages to keep the position into turn 1. DK Nortec trying to chase down Orlando and reunite with his teammate Jamin in front. Both of them looking pretty good. Oh, Salt looking a little too racy there. Oh no.
SF-24 was like a missile going into that turn 3 there.
That was a little too hot. Might have gotten some contact and clipped DK Nortec going in there. That is a tough corner to try and get it stuck around. Driver on the inside has to be sure of what they're doing. That drops DK all the way down to 14th from his amazing start to the season. Top 3 though. Have a bit of a gap now after that minor collision. Damon taking a look, tucks back in, just letting Spanini know I'm there. We're gonna get DRS going. So gonna have to wait for the second zone, second detection point. Here, DB the best, trying to chase down the Aston Martin. up the straight. Does not quite have the top line speed. Pull out. Pushing that car through the corners. Can he make a move into turn? Is turn 3? Yeah, turn 3. He's so close to the back of that Aston.
He is wrestling that C44 right now.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if he makes a move coming up to us, Astari.
First time with DRS coming down the straight. Action points right there. Looks like he's gonna have a bit of help, Chubb, from some good salt, but will he be able to hold the position? Oh, a little bit of
Oh,
contact there. Oh, rubbing his race, and DB the
he is
best manages to
he is
get the position.
rolling.
Got the Ferrari ahead of him now. Can he make it a 2 for 2? 2 straights, 2 cars.
I think he will. I think he will.
Oh, we got to cut to the lead. They're battling it out as well.
Oh
Jamin
my goodness.
manages to get right in front of Benini on the second DRS straight there. Benini's going to have the DRS coming down the next 2 straights. It's a bit of a balancing act here. You've got to pick your moments and know when to use the ERS, especially with this new updated ERS mode. People can be conserving much more aggressively now and using much more aggressively at the same time.
Very interesting to see
Oh,
Jamin wrestle. Oh wow, Sponges. Good recovery.
see if we can get a little replay of what happened to DK Nortec. I don't know if I actually clicked it properly. Yes, I did. Here comes Salt looking for the move, but was not quite there. Didn't get the car stopped in time, or DK did not see him enough.
Oh,
That's
wow.
just unfortunate. Benini back to the action, right on the back of Jamin. Can he get the move back on the same corner that he lost it on Orlando? Is just enjoying this, just sitting back. Experienced driver, as we mentioned, has last season's
I am
second
seeing,
place under his
yeah,
belt.
I'm seeing a bit of smoke coming out of Jamin's FW46.
Yeah, that Williams struggling to slow down and rotate, leaving a little trail of smoke behind it. Not gonna leave him
Will
vulnerable
Spun
now.
make the move into turn 1? Oh, he lays back.
Oh, he got the move though. Jamin had a bit of
Wow.
a mistake, and Orlando's gonna get him too. A little bit twitchy on the exit of turn 1. And
I believe he hit
Spanini,
the curb there.
yeah,
Had a little instant rotation.
Spanini himself getting a little twitchy there as well. Guys are really fighting that car right now. Lap 7, especially with the first 3 laps being under safety car, you wouldn't expect the tires to be fighting back as hard as they are, but Orlando
Yeah,
manages
Grayson.
to
I'd say P1 to P11 is locked tight right now. So it's good. We're car racing right now.
we are motor
It's gonna be
racing.
interesting to see. Yeah.
Spanini gets a pretty solid exit before the DRS. Gonna be able to hang on this time around.
What do you think in their tire degradations looking like right now? What do you think some of their thoughts? Coming into lap 8 right now with these mediums.
I mean, eh, it's interesting at this point, right? Because the strategy is still completely wide open. You can be a little bit more conservative if you're further on in the back, like Bandute is right now. He's sitting 7th, but he's still with the leaders, so he can kind of just sit back, save his tires, use the DRS to save some battery, and pick for when he wants to go for these moments. People are gonna make mistakes in front of him, and just gotta stay clean. And I think right now DK has actually left the session. I'm not sure if you can get him another invite, but yeah, I think for me, as long as I'm keeping with the DRS, it's not too big of a deal. And we have DB the best looking for a move on Jamin now. Jamin's struggling. He's lost 2 positions leading the race here for a couple laps, and now looking to be dropped down to 4th by DB the best, who just doesn't seem to have the straight line speed tonight. He's running a much more higher down for his car, able to get close to the car in the corner, but doesn't have enough juice down the straights, even with DRS, to pull alongside the cars in front of him. See what's going on a little further back in the field. Mil Carton and Kos Garwin, the only 2 drivers with penalties so far. Still within DRS of each other, and only a few seconds back of that main DRS train. Kos Garwin looking real racy right now. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Oh, I believe a safety car.
Oh my goodness, what
Virtual
happened?
safety car. Looks
Missed
like
it.
DB the best must have had a collision there. Oh. Yeah, he's lost his wing. DSC is out.
Carnage on lap 9.
Carnage! Car racing happening. Anybody?
Yeah, they're getting close. They're getting close. A little too close for comfort.
Wonder how long this VSC is gonna last, and if anybody's gonna be able to take advantage of it. But they're pretty far away from the pits right now. Just a few in the back, this side of the pit. I think Kevin Chalice and the Rainbow Damon. Yeah, the gaps are so close. This is awesome. AM2 first race, like, give a
I'm
round
here
of
for it.
applause
I'll
to
tell you that right
the
now.
oh, some drive-throughs. No, Red Arrow getting a drive-through for speeding
Tragic.
under the VSC, and we're back to green. With that being said, Panini big lockup in the final chicane. Orlando's all over him now. Probably gonna have the DRS.
Will he make a move? That is the question.
Oh, yes, he
And he
does.
does.
Great move by Orlando into
Oh,
turn 1. Bandude
making it
also
stick.
fighting it with Chubb, but Chubb actually manages to keep the position. Orlando now leading the race for the McLarens. That double DRS is absolutely wild. DK is back in the session. Thank you, sir, for getting him in. Oh, DK just not having the best night. He was honestly had an awesome qualifying, started the race well, and just fell apart for him. So hopefully something can happen to bring him back in the race. But for these guys up front, I know they're hoping that this just stays green now, and Spanini pushing that McLaren along.
Great on the back. Let's see if he makes a move here. Coming in turn 13.
Oh, they're all fighting down the straight. Three
Oh,
wide.
the timing, the timing. Oh, and we have a
Jamin
lockup. And he makes the move. Wow.
just
That little 2 for 1 there.
opening the door for the Ferrari in the back to join the party here.
It just goes to show you the fighting that's going on and how it's affecting the race here, you know.
Oh,
Let's
and
see if
Jamin jumps in the pits. He's the first one to flinch. That's lap 11 there. I believe he was one of the ones on the medium. So first one to jump in. Chubb also jumps in. That leaves Orlando in the lead of the race. So Jamin looking for the undercut from the lead. Wonder what these guys do. Do they react or do they decide to cover this off? I think Jamin had an opportunity to kind of cool his tires off in that VSC there. I think maybe they're just running a bit too hot for him. Spanini looking crazy fast on the back of the McLaren. DRS
will he chain it
enabled.
up? Will he chain it up?
Side by side they go. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? Spanini's got the inside line. Of course, he's going to take that overtake and pulling it in the first. Take the double DRS as well, just to be sure. Here comes Salt. Scarlet Red Ferrari. Was he ghosted there? He is ghosted. Did he leg out? Salt might need a invite. I'm not sure if he had him. Oh, Spanini's off the track. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
And
Oh
they're
my goodness.
both jumping
And
into
they
the
are
pits.
pitting. They're pitting.
Looks like Salt is gonna take the lead. Saltbot. I'm not sure if you can get him a invite. Oh, he said his game crashed. Oh, that sucks. Take a look back while we have a bit of pit stops happening here. What happened with Spanini? Just a little bit wide, I believe, into the gravel right before his pit stop. Oh, unfortunate for that Red Bull driver. Some good salt though. The leading the race with his bot. Orlando and Spanini. You're a little bit behind Jamin actually here. So let's see. Jamin is just clearing some lap traffic here. He's got Schurz all behind him. And all of the drivers ahead have yet to hit. The oh, Schurzal actually pulled a pretty solid undercut on Orlando and Chubb actually. Looks like. Hit F2 one time. Ah, yeah, yeah. Good call, good call. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Garwin up 15 places in 13 laps. Wow. Let's have a bit of a time penalty though.
Schurzal jumps back into the pits, so he's. I must have pit on the under the start of the race. Bonini being chased down by Chubb now. Remember, Chubb pitted on the same lap as Jamin, so he's actually gained quite a bit there. And Jamin himself gained a whole lot from one lap early, or a couple laps early on these guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how Chubb takes Ascari to Stewart, you know, and see how we change up this
Yeah,
this strategy here. Might be able to get right alongside that RB20.
double DRS as well.
Yes, will he make the move here? No. He does have DRS coming out.
A little bit far back. Bonini used a bit of ERS there, it looked like.
Yes, yep.
Got Bandut, Nick AC, and some good salt. All jumping in the pits. Koss Garwin leading the race. He's yet to pit as well. The Rainbow Damon has retired. Oh, is that a safety car?
Oh, wow. What happened?
Not sure. It looks like they're out just on the exit of turns. Oh man, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 5 or 6. Yeah, that is unfortunate. We got a safety car though. Little spice added to the race right in the middle of it. So let's see, spectator menu. Sales.
Interesting to see what Garwin's going to do coming around this lap here. Will he pit or will
Definitely
he stay
gonna
out?
have to
Is
pit.
the question.
Don't think he has yet. Yeah, he has not pit yet. So this is honestly worked out really well for him to start at the back and get a safety car to get himself back into the race. 17 positions up. Red arrow at the back of the field after serving his drive through. DB the best back after crash. This will give them all an opportunity to get back in it, as well as a DK Nortec. Some good salt who came together. Some good salt disconnected. So did DK, but they're all back. Oh, shout out to Aaron Gilmaz F1 for the follow. Welcome to the channel. If you're looking to join us for some racing, use the exclamation point Discord and get the link direct. Oh, there we go. Electric Entree, my man. Posting that link there. You can join us and do some racing. We have 6 tiers across North America and Europe. Race day to Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern in the States and 9 p.m. UK and European tiers. And yeah, it's a good time. I got in the booth with me, Sweenbean. He just had his first race last night. What are your thoughts so far of racing? First of all, in league racing and also with the league, Sween.
I think it's fantastic. The question is simple. Are you tired of, the public lobby carnage? Are you tired of the constant takeouts in the public lobbies? Join COS. I'm new to this league, right? And what I've, come across is some good, clean racing. So I'm excited to see what's going on, and shout out to the wet tires.
Shout out to the wet tires, baby. And they said they just joined EU1 today, so awesome. Welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you found your way, made your way to sign up. You'll be able to do some racing tomorrow. EU1 is quite the spicy tier. I'm actually not sure how fast it is this year, but usually really quick guys there. So good luck. Show them how it's done. Tell them the AM side, the American side sent you. Okay, so we've got Ross Garwin came back out in 5th behind his teammate Chubb. Not bad. He still got the 3-second penalty. And Red Arrow getting another 3-second penalty for track limits under safety car. What are you doing?
That is unfortunate.
Just
Wow.
can't happen, Red Arrow. Just can't happen.
Very surprising to see. Yeah, the environment. Wow.
What are those penalties looking like? They are looking like that right there. Spanini 3 seconds. Ross Garwin 6 seconds. Mail Carton 6 seconds. Be the best 3 seconds, and Red Arrow 3 seconds. Man, try how dry your throat gets during this stuff. Oh,
H2O, my friend.
yeah, I'm just chugging the water, and my headset's also about to die. So let me just pop the battery real quick. Brief intermission. Entertain the people. Swing.
Yeah, they're coming through Ascari right now. It's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully, the safety car comes in this lap here and get back to racing. I'm looking forward to it. Garwin up 13 positions since the race began. Sorry, excuse me. It looks like we have we have 5 penalties total right now, and you went over those, so we'll see how that plays out towards the end of the race here.
Maybe they'll come into play. Looks like we're about to go green. Managed to get the other battery plugged in here. But Jamin leading us away from Orlando. So the top 3? I'm not sure actually. It was I can't even remember who the top 3 from qualifying were. I'm pretty sure it was these 3 though. Unless Nortec was up in there, but anyways. Top few that were leading the race from the start, still in the top 3. And it looks like Jamin is getting us going here. Around the final corner, and here we go. We're green once again.
We're racing. Let's see.
Boogity. Let's go racing. Jamin manages to keep the lead there into turn 1. Aston Martins, as they were. Chubb taking the lead from Garwin. And let's get the Bandit cam going here. He is flying after those Astons. No penalties for the V-carb right now. Looking real promising. It was honestly one of the quickest times well, not quickest, but quicker times that we saw in the pace testing. He's looking real fast around Coda. Let's see.
Oh, will Bandit make a move here on the Aston?
He's thinking about it, but the Aston using a little bit of ERS for any potential thoughts.
Will he set it up?
And dude, playing it calm, cool, and collected right now. He's waiting
That is
for that
correct.
DRS.
That is
Oh, he's
correct.
actually under pressure right now from Mail Carton.
Oh.
Off the track he goes.
Oh, wow. And now Carton makes the move. Coming around turn 13. Wow. It's a very interesting spot to see an overtake.
Yeah, just got the pressure on the V-carb and managed to find a way around the outside, it looked like.
Wow. Yeah. Wrestling that car right there. MCL 38.
And oozing out on that particular occasion. Oh, and Mail Carton's looking again.
Will he make the move? And he comes in like a missile. Oh my goodness. And Garwin
Switchback
makes the
from Garwin.
move. Wow.
Take a look at that again. if you no longer go for a gap that exists, that's what Melkarn's thinking right now. Is he's launching it in on the Aston Martin, manages to get it stopped. Fair play. Garwin says, "I've seen enough. I'll just take that position right back." Orlando taking the lead from Jamin. Oh, they're nose to tail. He's pushing him. Doesn't want to lose that position to Spanini as well, and they all end up 1, 2, 3. Orlando, Jamin, Spanini. Melkarn dropping a couple places there. What happened for him? These top 3 though, neck and neck. All 3 of them real close together. It's awesome.
He will have DRS. Will he make the move? That is the question.
Orlando sets the fastest lap, and it still says safety car for me for some reason. I don't know. Weird glitch.
Good exit out of turn 2. He makes the move on the outside. Turn 3. Will he make it stick? Orlando not. Oh my goodness.
Orlando managing to
Orlando
find his way
fighting
past.
for that.
And
Elbows
Jamin loses
out
2
around.
positions. Once again,
Wow.
Jamin just fighting just a little too hard once again. He's done that a couple times, trying to hold on to one position, ends up losing them both. Spanini throws it back into the lead. These guys just, they're doing
They will
the
not give up. Lap 19. We are racing.
they're doing the weave across the entire circuit right now. Who wants to lead a lap? Everybody does. No one wants to be second for any moment in time. Oh, that safety car graphic is really annoying me. That says this. Let's check in with the battle behind. It looks like Garwin's actually broken a little bit away from Chubb. Melkarn's maybe under pressure from some good salt. Trying to settle down
Orlando
there.
is right behind him. They got the double DRS coming down the straight. And Williams just takes off there. I think he had some battery going there.
That McLaren has definitely been in the gravel at least once. It's quite dirty. Huge DRS train here, all the way from 4th down to 11th. Top 3 are sticking together, but they've broken away a little bit from that pack. Spanini with the 3 seconds, unfortunately, but he is in the lead. We've got Jamin. Did a couple races last season, I believe, but first season full time from the start for him. What a season it would be to get a win as a rookie on your first race of the season. Orlando maybe
Oh,
just
and we have
losing touch.
contact. We have contact. Oh my goodness, turn 13. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Who was it?
It was multiple cars. It was Bandute, Salt, Chubb. I believe there might have been a lockup and just a jam around turn 13 there. I think we have some minor wing damage here.
Oh no.
AKC makes the move around Bandute. Coming on the
Bandute's
first
got a little wing damage there. He's missing an end plate. Real kick for the Bandute fans tonight. Oh, he's trying to fight it. DK, another wing going flying there, I think. Oh, what's going on? He looked like he was going quite slow through that corner. He does have a broken wing, but... Oh.
DK with a 3-second time penalty. Wow. Will he make the move around Bandute?
Bandute's under pressure.
Coming around turn 11. Will they?
Oh.
Who will come out on top?
It's getting so
Bandute
close.
manages to survive. Bandute managed to survive.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
DK is right on him.
Entree. Oh, lots of lockups everywhere. Orlando is slightly fallen off the back of the leaders of Spanini and Jamin. Melkarn though is slowly getting his way through those Astons. He's managed to keep up with Garwin. Yeah, those penalties are
Around
really
turn
starting to
3
kick
they
off.
go. Yeah. We have a total of 8 time penalties.
Here we go again. Jamin from
Will Garwin
Spanini.
make the move? Oh no. Will Spanini make the move coming out of here in this DRS?
Looked like he wanted it last time. He might just be hanging on for right now. Oh, multiple penalties coming through. Nick KC and
Oh
Chubb.
my goodness.
And this spicy little fight happening back here for 9th.
Stewards are not happy today.
Ragley, oh my god, we're getting so
Ragley
close to
picking up a
bingo.
penalty. Penalty City.
Will we get
Oh, and we have contact. Chubb. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Chubb
no!
AC. We have contact. We have contact coming into turn 15. Wow.
Red arrow, not catching a glimpse of it, unfortunately.
Panini picked up another 3-second, I believe.
Yeah, that's another one for Spanini. That's another
Brutal.
cushion for Jamin. Looks like he's the favorite now.
I believe if Jamin just stays composed as he has been showing, I believe he may it may look good, but who knows what's gonna happen. We are racing. It is lap 23 coming out of Ascari. Will Spanini make a move?
Got the quick replay with Van Du with the broken wings hanging on. Oh, it looked tight.
Ooh.
Oh, what? Safety car. Who crashed?
Oh no, another safety car. Lap 23.
Lap 23 safety car. Exactly what Jamin just does not want right now. Safety cars bring more opportunities for funny things to happen. Yes, Bandu time.
Oh yeah. Gonna be interesting how this plays out.
Bandu fans across the world rejoice.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So there's gonna be what, 3 racing laps? And or how long is it gonna last?
It depends how long they take to get gathered up here. I'm assuming almost everyone's gonna pit, including Bandu and Fragley, so it might take a couple laps to catch everybody. Chubb is staying out though. So is Scherzall. Oh boy, and he gets the drive through. Oh man, this is like I said, exactly what you don't want for Jamin, because this is the kind of things that can happen. Now he has a couple cars in front of him who are gambling on staying out on those mediums. He's gonna have to
Damon
deal
on
with
the
that.
softs too. Wonder how
Yeah,
long those are gonna last.
those will. Well, that's probably the play to go with at this point. I'm sure everybody who did pit, if they have a set of softs, are going on to them. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, everybody from Jamin down to Bandude on the softs, fresh softs, except for Bandude on 2 lap old, and then Fragley on mediums, and then
Nice.
Chalice and Red Arrow
Nice.
on softs as well. So Scherzl and Chubb on the old tires. Chubb's got 13 lap old hards. Scherzl's got 11 lap old mediums. So those are not going to be performing to the level of the softs.
Yeah, I think the softs are definitely gonna take off here once this safety car goes in.
Chubb is mad vulnerable. Yeah, Chubb did throw a Hail Mary when he decided to pass the pits. But I've seen, I mean, seen stranger things happen. Thing about,
Absolutely, this race can go any way.
yeah, the thing about this race, I feel like everybody has nothing to lose except for Jamin because he has no penalties. And Scherzl is going to
That is
pit,
correct.
trying to get rid of
And he
that drive
pits
through, I
well.
think. But, penalties. Go. 3 seconds for Chubb, none for Jamin. Spanini 6, Orlando 3, Garwin 9, Salt 3, Mail 6, DK 3, the best 3. Yeah, a lot of penalties on there. Sure as all. Unable to clear that drive through. Chubb.
Stewart's not too happy with this today, hey?
It's been, for the most part, pretty clean. It's been a couple collisions. I haven't. You've seen a couple more than I have, but more so just close racing. I don't know. They've made me really nervous a few times, but they've kept it together. So.
Right, I'm
Oh,
sure adrenaline's through the roof, you know, first race, you know, on the new game, new physics, you know, the car, you know, executes differently, you know, compared to last year's version I'm hearing, so interesting to see these cars and see this good clean hard racing.
yeah. We're finally here. We're finally at season 14. It's good to finally see some real season 14 action going, and they're all bunching up again. No, please slow down, everybody. Okay, we all made it through. Okay, but yeah, it's been a grind, but we made it. We're finally here. Season 14 underway, and we are underway for what is surely the last green flag of the evening. Chubb leading the field away. Safety car yet to pull in the pits. He can't quite take off, but just leaning around that last corner. And here we go. Oh, looks like
Lap 25,
Orlando's.
wow, will he make the move? Turn 1. Oh my goodness.
This is gonna be spicy. Oh, he's all over the track.
And he does
Jamin
make the move
immediately gets
around
it.
turn 1.
What a move by Jamin. We knew Chubb was gonna be vulnerable, but how vulnerable will he be? He's got Spanini on his back now. Can Jamin break clear and just not worry about any penalties for the rest of the race? Or is it in the bag?
We will find out soon here. Chubb on a run here. Let's see what he chains up here coming through.
Oh
8, 9,
yeah.
10.
But they've already lost a second to Jamin. They've got to clear now to keep up. He's dumping that battery. Doesn't want anybody to get by. Forces Spanini to go along the long way around. Just tucks in right behind. And this is where it's going to be hurting. Gets a much
And
better
he is
angle. Look at
making the
that grip.
move. Wow.
Orlando
And he's on the
trying to get
grass
the
for a second.
slingshot. Oh, 3 wide. Oh, gentlemen. They kept it clean. They kept it clean.
We are racing.
Chubb actually
Coming into
didn't manage to keep that clean. He fell all the way to the back. He's down to 14th. Jamin's gone though. He's completely checked out.
That is right. That is right. Will Orlando make the move here though?
Oh no, and Bandut's out
Oh no.
on the last corner. Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call.
Orlando not giving it up. Coming out of turn
Oh,
4.
Garden also. Oh, that's into the wall for Garwin, losing an end plate. How did he not lose a wheel? That
Oh
was
my goodness.
big ol'
He
smack.
is running down the pack.
Yeah, that is not going to be beneficial for his performance. Jamin, though, in complete control after that restart, managed to clear Chubb very quickly and just built a gap right away. Benini not able to find anything, and he's got quite a few penalties to deal with as well. Oh, DB the best. Trying to go around the outside of Milcarton. Milcarton fighting it off. Looks like the kick has gotten his way into 4th, though. Good racing there for those guys. Milcarton unfortunately losing position, not in touch with his teammate anymore. Can DB the best insert himself somewhere among the top 3? Let's see what we've got for the penalties one more time here. We go into the final few laps. Orlando on 3 seconds, Spanini on 6 seconds, DB the best on 3 seconds. Looks like it could potentially jump up into the top 3 with how the penalties sit. And some good salt, losing out quite a few positions there. There's Nick KC going by, there's DK going by. Oh, and Red Arrow is retired in the pits. That's the end of his evening. Unfortunately, that drive through really made it tough for him to honestly have any chance of anything, unless you got as many safety cars as we did, but they just didn't pan out for him tonight. The timing. DK getting past Nortec. He's making quite the charge back, DK. Can he do anything here? He's got 2 seconds left to go to get up to the top 4, but looks like the fight right now is for P2, and it's between Orlando and DB the best. Benini, fortunately, that extra 3-second time penalty is really going to hurt him here.
And we are on the last lap. Jamin has to just keep it tight here, and
Oh,
he'll be here.
Orlando. Oh, just gets in front of Spanini there. It's going to
Wow.
potentially seal that position, but it maybe not, because
Oh,
DB the
and
best.
Nick makes the move.
Yeah, also had the DRS there, so will Orlando be vulnerable without DRS to DB the best? Fighting for that second position on the podium. Seems to be the only place. Oh, don't give us this camera angle. Oh, DB the best has so much more grip right now around those corners, but the straight line speed hasn't been his friend all night. He's almost out of ERS. Orlando has no DRS.
Will he make the
He
move?
gets the inside line. Surely this is going to be it with more downforce. Oh, they're fighting
Oh,
it
they
hard.
are tire racing right now.
What close racing,
Will he make
close
the move?
defense.
Oh, no.
Late on the brakes comes Orlando.
Comes around the turn. 14, 15,
Panini gets
16.
ahead.
How will this
DB the
play
best
out?
gonna hold on. He is gonna get that second place. Looks like Jamin round in the final corner to win round 1 in Albert Park of the AM2
Wow.
Season 14 Championship. Congratulations to him, and DB the best.
Wow.
P2, Orlando P3. Spanini on track was P3, but those penalties really hurt him there. Some good salt. Managed to keep up to P4. Nick AC P5. DK P6. Oh, what a great race there from those guys. Come all the way back from the issues that they had. Nick AC was way in the back not too long ago. Good for them. Good for Jamin though, managing to keep
Fantastic
his head.
race.
Yeah. Let's take a look at a little bit of that replay, that last lap battle between the top 3. And what was the top 4 on track, but the final podium position. Oh, so close through that chicane. What a race.
It was fantastic racing all around. Very, very tight battles there at the end, but everyone executed very well.
That was, yeah, there's definitely a little bit of bumping that maybe split up the pack a little bit more than it could have been, but it was still incredibly close. I think if these guys just work on keeping it a little bit cleaner, the racing is going to be like nose to tail the entire race. That was incredible competition. Honestly, give a round of applause to the AM admins, Entree, Red Devil, and B Schultz for putting in the work and putting their heads together and bashing their heads together to get these tiers out and obviously getting a good product here. This is awesome. So thanks guys, and thanks these guys for participating. If you enjoyed the race tonight and you want to get in on the action, exclamation point Discord, you can race with us Tuesday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's go through the order here quickly. We got Jamin winning the first race of the season for Williams, DB the best, coming up second in his debut. Orlando P3, some good salt P4, Nick AC P5, good result for him for the reigning AM3 champion. DK P6, Spanini P7. I'm actually just gonna rip all the way down because I have to get all the names or else I will be in trouble. And there we go. That is the first race. Man, it seems like forever ago that Tin Man DNF, but there you have it. How's the first race? Let's see, now we can get chatting with some of our drivers. Okie dokie. Man, I don't know how to get rid of that little text bubble. That's annoying. The top three, if you're watching the stream, gonna send you invites to join the call here. Get your thoughts and opinions on the race. We got Jamin. We had, oh, this could be bad, Orlando. And we had Beat the Best. Go, got one. Ooh. Okay, Sween, I hope you've been thinking long and hard about some good questions for these high performance athletes. We've got joining us in the booth
Absolutely.
here. First and foremost, I want to just say congratulations to the winner. We might as well start with you, Mr. Jamin. Uh, bringing home the win for the Williams tonight. Saw some pretty close racing off the start between you and Spanini and Orlando. And there's a couple times where you were just defending so hard and you lost a couple positions, but you managed to keep out of the penalties tonight, and that's honestly what gave you the best chance of winning. And a fantastic restart there. Just give us your thoughts about the first race of the season and your first win here of the season.
Well, I was even talking to my friends before the race. I said that I didn't really expect to be, even before qualifying, I didn't really expect to be in the play for the win in this race. But it was really fortunate that I was able to get out front early, and because of that McLaren. I don't know what happened to him, but I guess he just didn't make the start. And I think from there it just kind of like set up my race. I was just always in front. I just had to really just manage instead of pushing. Sometimes I went on the curb and yeah, I made a mistake and stuff, which I don't really understand the curbs as well in this game yet. But but it was really fortunate that I just was able to stay in the lead early thanks to that start because I could just keep it calm, like you said. I didn't have to really push to get and get any penalties trying to do so. So I just think that it was just an easy race to manage because of that.
Yeah, perfect. Couple different setups that we could see out there. I know DB the best. It looked like he had a little bit more downforce. What did you lean on tonight to help you get to the top step? Were you a little more straight line speed, or you just saving ERS well, and or what was the strategy between the setup and your management?
I was letting ERS fly pretty much at all times. I was really confident that I noticed that especially the Red Bull was even with DRS was still not able to pass me on the straight. I usually go for a low downforce setup. I just think it usually just fits how I want to drive, and that's why I did it today. I noticed that on time trial, people were running in the 30s and the 20s for their wings, and I just decided to go a little lower because of that. And and I just started spamming RS. I knew I would have more because I had more, or I had less downforce. I think that's surely still how it works in this game. I don't. They've changed a lot, um, but yeah, I that's just usually what I prefer. That's why I went down on the
Yeah,
downforce.
well, it seemed to work, especially with all those long straights at the main place where you can
Yeah,
overtake. So yeah, I think for me, awesome race. Congratulations. Yeah,
thank you.
it's awesome to see you and on the semi debut. I know you did a couple races last season, but this
I
is your
did, but
first official start of the season. So technically, win as a
yeah,
rookie. That's awesome. Congratulations.
this is my first time of any league that I've been a championship leader as well. So I'm
There we
very
go.
happy.
Championship leader Jamin Ka. Heard it here first. Sweens, you got any more questions for our winner tonight?
Yeah, man. First off, congratulations, man. It was great execution there throughout the whole race. But
Thank
my
you.
question is, man, when did the thought pop into your head, like, hey, man, like, there's a lot of penalties going on right now, and I don't have a penalty. Like, when did that like come into your head during the race? You know what
I
I
think
mean?
it I think it was like lap 11. It was the Red Bull behind me. I think they went off for their 6-second penalty, and then I knew I really just needed to take it easy. I think it was lap 11. He came out the final corner, got a penalty, and I thought that I was just because I was battling the McLaren a little bit earlier. I kind of felt like I always was going to be able to pass him. And if he was ahead of me, and once the Red Bull had penalties, I just thought he can go ahead. And eventually I did end up getting ahead, thanks to that Aston Martin as well. Shout out to him. He really helped me on that third safety car. I didn't really need the gap, but it kind of sealed it for me.
Yeah,
He stayed out
definitely.
on the hards,
You
and I got by him quick, and he blocked everybody for a bit.
get a fast overtake, and everybody else kind of struggled a bit. Really, like you said, it was a nail in the coffin at the end of the day, but you did everything else up until that point to deserve the win. So even without it, good race. Congratulations once again. All the questions for you. We'll move on to our, honestly, I think it was second place finish for the Alfa Romeo driver, Mr. DB the best. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Oh,
no worries, no worries. Just I'm honestly trying to reflect back in your race right now. I seem to remember you at one point being off the track. That happen, or do you want to
oh,
talk to us about that?
oh,
Or
it was a lot more chaotic than the winners race, that's for sure. So I started off in fourth place. I was right behind that McLaren that didn't go at the start. So when I took off, it didn't look like he was going to go. So I had to slow down, ended up dropping back to eighth, got back up to fourth, and then I hit the curb wrong going through turn one and just went straight into the wall, broke off my wing. And luckily, a safety car came out not long after that, so I got the pit for hards. And then right before the next safety car came out, I got into the back of somebody else, broke another wing, and when I pitted towards the end of the race there after the last safety car, I got soft tires and was able to make a lot more passes than I thought I was going to be able to. I'm pretty sure I restarted 10th and somehow got up to second. There was a couple people that spun that helped me out along the way, but those fresh softs for a couple laps were amazing. And I didn't even realize I got the fastest lap until the race
oh,
was over there, but I was pretty excited about that too.
yeah, there you go. That's awesome. Yeah, you're absolutely flying on that last safety car. Like you said, you came from the depths to at the second. It was like I was looking at the penalties. I'm like, there might be a fight for second here with Spinini was out of it at that point. It might be between Orlando, and sure enough, you came right up to the back of him and made an overtake on the last lap when it counted, and yeah, managed to keep that position. So, congrats on that. Congrats on the P2. One last question from me. Do you think first race in, maybe? Well, I guess you also had the preseason. Think this is a season you could maybe have a run of the championship for?
I definitely feel like I have a chance. I seem to run a little bit higher downforce wings than most people, so if I can get in front, it's not as much of a problem. But when I get stuck behind people, then I get kind of screwed because it's really I got to use pretty much all my battery to make a pass on somebody.
Yeah.
My wings today, I was running 50-20, so from what I've been hearing people saying, I was significantly higher than what everyone else was.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you could just see it too. Like you were in the slipstream, like right along. As soon as you pull out, it's just like you hit a brick wall. You had nothing. So still awesome. Like those soft tires at the end must have, like you said, felt incredible with all that grip. And that's exactly when your setup would have worked. So really well executed. You had the opportunity. You seized it. Great job on the P2 and second in the championship with the fastest lap. So that's all for me. Sweens, you got any more questions for our P2 man?
Yeah, man, that was a fantastic race. Great execution all around. One question, man, like what were your thoughts on that last lap when you were kind of chaining up, Ascari 13, 14, 15, 16, coming into the final three turns? Take me through your thoughts, coming through after chaining up those turns.
Well, when we got to the long straightaway there, right before the last DRS section, I had run out of battery, so I thought I was going to be in trouble going through the chicane there, and I was really worried that the third car behind me was going to get next to us and go three wide, which almost happened, but he backed out luckily. So I was honestly just trying to not go three wide, and when I got into that uh the right-hander there towards the end, I was just trying to beat him in the braking zone and stay on the track because I think I had one more warning to get me to 6 seconds of penalties. So I was trying to avoid that in the process. Luckily, I got a good run coming out of the turn and I drained all my battery.
Yeah, that was great execution there at the end. Congratulations, man, on the P2.
Very
Thank you. I
fine
appreciate
margins.
it.
Very fine margins there to seize the P2, but you managed to do it with the fastest lap. Like Sween said, congratulations. second in the championship. Looking forward to round 2. I should know where we're racing next. You don't? Is it Jeddah? Jeddah round 2? I can't remember.
I'd love to say that I know, but I do not.
I should know, but I don't. Anyways, yeah, that's a wrap for tonight. Thanks so much for joining us in the booth. You be the best, and man, his name gave me Jamin, the winner. Uh, Fantastic race from you two in the top 2. Thank you to all the AM2 guys for racing tonight as well. Fantastic race to everybody. Thank you for all that joined us. We have got more action coming to you tomorrow on the AM side. It's AM1, same time tomorrow night, 9 p.m. The top dogs are going at it, same track at Albert Park. If you're looking for something a little bit earlier on in the day, though, we've got the EU guys going at oh, actually no, I think it's 4 p.m. Eastern. I can't know. I can't remember. 9 p.m. UK for those guys, but they race same days as us, 9 p.m. UK. You can check all that action, or if you want to check us out next week for AM2, we're in Jeddah for round 2, 9 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday. We will see you then. Peace.